This is a marker. These are markers. I have 3 markers. Now marker is a singular number, whereas markers is the plural form of marker. When the noun is countable, there is not much problem. You can use an s or es and make it plural form. But when you come across an abstract noun, common noun, material noun, and a group of nouns known as mass nouns, you may have some problem in deciding whether you should add s or es to make it plural. Good evening, everybody. This is Advanced English session number 38, and we are talking about some nouns that may not have plural numbers, or if they have, they mean something slightly different from the original meaning. Let's see. Number 1, advice. Advice is an abstract noun. Advice means some sort of good suggestions to somebody. You cannot say advices. In fact, if you want to refer to the plural form, then you have to use pieces of advice or types of advice, not advices. Come to example number 2, alphabet. Alphabet means all letters put together. For example, the English language. We have 26 letters. All these 26 letters are known as the English alphabet. It is never alphabets unless you refer to 2 or more than 2 languages. You can say the alphabets of the European and Asian languages. In that case, alphabets, okay. But when you are referring to only one language, it is always alphabet and never alphabets. Come to number 3, beauty is an abstract noun. And you appreciate beauty. You cannot say beauties. Well, sometimes you may come across. Take care. Beauties means different types of beauty. Otherwise, there is no existence of beauties. Come to the next one, butter and coal. Material noun. You cannot say butters. You cannot say coals. 2 plates of butter. Okay, fine. But not 2 plates of butters. It is not countable noun. And coal is also a lump of coal. So material noun sometimes defies pluralization. Come to the next one, feminism, fascism. When you're talking about different types of isms, in that case, isms possible. But when you are talking about communism, it is always communism, never communisms or socialisms or feminisms. No, there are many shades, many aspects of feminism. There are many aspects of feminism. Next one, freedom. It is something like wisdom or kingdom also. Whenever it is with a dom, then be sure there is no plural form of the noun like the ism words. Next one, love, poetry. These are abstract nouns. And normally you cannot say loves or poetries. Sometimes you may come across poetries, but you mean something slightly different. In that case, you are not talking about poetry itself. You are talking about different types of poetry. In that case, poetry is possible. Next one, scenery. Scenery means different types of scenes. Scene may have scenes, but scenery is not like that. Scenery means many scenes coming together. Maybe it's a beautiful, garden. Then there is a background of a beautiful mountain. Then greenery is there, river is there. All together come, and it is a beautiful scenery, not sceneries. Spelling is another word, noun that does not have a plural form. Come to this column, time. Time is a concept. It can be seen as against space. And it is always time when you refer to that idea. But if it is the chronological time, you can say 2 hours, 2 minutes, that is possible. You break it in terms of mathematical calculation. But time cannot be made times if you want to refer to the concept of time. But okay, Times of India, Economic Times, these newspapers are there. But in those newspapers, it is not time that is in the focus. Something else, some incidents, what is happening there. And again, another example I give. Many times did he try to meet me. Many times, it is possible. In that case, it means many occasions. And it does not refer to time, the concept. Next one. Water and wine, liquid material noun. You cannot count water. You cannot count wine. You have to count in terms of a gallon or peg, 2 gallons of water, 3 pegs of wine, that is possible. But wines, sometimes, wines means different types of wine in a wine store, that is possible. Then yoga. Yoga is a system of physical exercise, and within this system there are many items. So items of yoga, types of yoga, that is possible. But yoga is yoga. There is no yoga as news. It looks like a plural form, but it is not. That S means south, north, east, west, and south. Information coming from different sides, 4 sides, then it is news. So news has no plural form. If you want to make it plural, you have to say different items of news, different types of news, different pieces of news. That is possible. Furniture and jewelry, almost the same explanation. Furniture means you have a chair, table, sofa set, and then your bed. All these articles come together to mean furniture. Jewelry means different types of ornaments together, then it's jewelry. You don't have furnitures, you don't have jewelries. So take care of these words. Rice. Okay, it's a countable noun, mathematically speaking. You can count grains 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is very impractical. You have to measure rice in terms of kilograms, quintals, etc. So you cannot say rices. If you mean rices, actually you mean different types, different categories of rice. Now, fish is a very interesting example. You know this. Fish. There are many fish in the pond. There are many fish in the pond. You mean one type of fish. And it is not to be pluralized in that case. And if you say fishes, it means different types of fish. Okay? So these are the words that explain the basic principles when to make them plural and when not to. In normal conversations and circumstances, you need not use the plural form. If you want to deviate from the meaning slightly, only then this may come to your use. So this may be an abstract noun, this may be a common noun, this may be a material noun, or this may be also a word in the group known as mass nouns. So take care of these words and confidently use them in singular number and also in plural numbers. But remember, these words need your attention. You give them attention. Use your brain, your mind, your rational faculty, and feel confident. Okay then, have a nice time. See you soon.